making new memories is what I say.
Way before my dad met my mom, many, many, many moons ago, he was in Vietnam. He was a rodeo cowboy, won some buckles. Apparently, his dad was also in a John Wayne movie at some point. My entire life, he's been just this cowboy guy. He's even done ranch security, cattle stuff. Like, he is country. His house is decorated with it, all the things. I really wanted to go down to Galveston for the day, be around the water, take the kids to the boardwalk. There was a fantasy cruise, like leisure lunch, little cruise ship yacht thing that I found that I ended up taking them on, but I really wanted to also take them to a museum. I've been trying to find different museums and different places like that I can take them to, that we can explore and they can learn from. And being that Dad was visiting us for his time of spring break and that I homeschool and I work from home and we can do whatever we want when we want to, I decided to just book us a whole day. So the first stop was the Bryan Museum. It is a Western cowboy, Native American, old school, real authentic museum. They said that the guy that started collecting all these things was like 10 years old when he started collecting. This thing has survived hurricanes that destroyed like the middle of it. It all got rebuilt. No one that lived there in the orphanage, in the basement, or anywhere else in that building was killed. But the building was definitely destroyed, but again, completely fixable, and it's been standing strong ever since. They have so many handmade, delicate things in here, and honestly, my kids have seen a lot of this stuff. My dad, again, has a lot of this in his house. It's how he likes to decorate. We have a couple of things, we've seen a couple of things, we've flipped a couple of things, but walking through and seeing just a ginormous collection of all of this stuff, it was really cool to see how people are still respecting how things used to be. And they care about history and making sure that it's actually out there. There's a lot of things that you'll learn from collectors like this, the way that they display their things, the way that they have their little pamphlets and their information that you won't learn in school, that sometimes you really won't even find on the internet anymore. Somebody sewed that with their hand.
Nice. And one has an ammo belt.
Yes. It's an ammo belt. Arizona Sunshine.
Yeah.
Look how big the hats used to be. That's cray-cray.
That's got a bullet hole in it.
Does it really? Oh, look at that, right in the front. Bam.
Another ammo belt.
See, look, those all that handmade gloves, Don.
Yeah. Why is there a spoon?
Where?
A spoon.
Because it's real silver.
Real silver?
Yeah. That's pretty much all of it used to be real silver. That's why they call it silverware. Look at this Indian stuff. Made with beads.
Looks like an arrow holder.
Little bitty tiny beads. That's
Look,
crazy.
An arrow.
It is an arrow holder.
My father's grandmother. My great-grandmother.
These are original playing cards.
That reminds me of a small golden revolver I have in Animal Company.
How tiny.
It's so tiny.
It's funny.
What does your coop start for?
You can do whatever you want. That's just if you want to be talked to.
Oh, it's a movie. I'm in Norfolk Navy Yard. It's where my ship was stationed. His father's the one that started this. Why did he do it?
I don't know. It's either from an old ship or from an old church.
Okay, now you want to go up?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Oh, I like that. That's fake though.
That looks
Oh, that's
so
weird.
real, but I know it isn't.
Yeah.
That looks so real. Look at
Father
the
Angelo.
fingers though. That looks so real.
Must be a wax figure. Yeah.
I say, man.
This is the sword that kept
Dagger.
Saint Anna.
Command and order book. Some old stuff in here.
That is some very old writing right there. Old plates. Yo.
I mean, it's showing the dead bodies in the water. That's wild.
They got
Look all the
That's goalie, dude.
look at all the little dead people. That's crazy.
What are they? Man down, jeez. Oh, there are a few snipers in the middle.
Some snipers in the middle.
Oh wait, are those shotguns?
Here's the camp back here.
on the thing, and then they were.
What are those guys doing there?
I had a great granddaddy there and 2 or 3 great uncles.
Yeah, see, people are just going to war here. But someone's still alive.
The original plan for Houston.
Is this an old fireplace or?
Yeah. Oh, it's an old fireplace. Look how little these ones are.
There's shock. Are these even shotguns?
No, I don't know what they're called.
They might be revolvers, but they don't look like any. Oh, I did not see those ones though. There's a sword holder, there's a sword holder, and a sword. And there's also the thing that you blow in.
A bullhorn.
Come along with the longest shotgun I've ever seen.
Is that a shield?
Shield?
That's a shield.
Shield. A spear?
Look how cool this thing is. It's a lot of detail.
I'm surprised people could even build this. They could also like coal? Shiny coal?
That's real obsidian, Don Don. That's what obsidian looks.
obsidian?
That's what obsidian looks
I
like
know
outside of
that's what-
Minecraft.
I know that's what obsidian looks like. They look the same. And these are just... Look.
I see it.
I think that's the sword that Jack Sparrow has.
It's the mother of pearl chest. I mean, I'm sure it got some sort of damage, but it didn't do much. Yeah.
Have no idea what that is.
Slay, here's a picture of this place here.
Look, that's the building that we're in right now. Whenever it got messed up
1900.
during the storms.
Hurricane hit here that killed
That's
thousands.
the building.
Number 6. This is the Texas Master. Texas Master.
What? I better not be no Harry Potter nothing in here. Oh. Oh. It's a walking cane. That's really short for a walking cane. Oh, look at that old desk. Look how good a condition that thing is in. That's crazy.
You said his name, I forgot his name.
There's a lady in the middle. Sandy Oki. Yeah, well, you may be thinking of.
I guess we'll find out. When I get to the port and see the name, then I'll look up their account like I did the other one. Don't touch it.
It should be shorter.
It should be shorter, yeah. It's
Oh, this is,
busy area to busy area.
This is what's this place? The collector.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to walk on that. I don't know why they put that on the floor. That's crazy. Look at those old smoking pipes. They were smoking peyote out of them things. Oh, look at that. That's crazy.
You know, Phil Collins had the world's largest Alamo collection of architectural items.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that. He didn't look like somebody who cared about stuff like that.
He donated it all to the, when his health started getting bad, he donated it to the Alamo. It's now all inside the
Creator
Alamo.
on the whatever this is. Creator on the. It's a kid.
Well, Papa has a picture of him 2 years old holding a gun in a diaper, so.
10, 15 years ago.
This is a cool library room.
Bunch of books.
Yeah.
Books are awesome.
Long time ago, people were so rich, every single person had a library in their house.
Cool.
Just like this. With chairs and lamps. Now their tickets have all these different like levels for no reason at all. So every single one of our tickets was a completely different price based on our ages. But it was like 50-ish bucks or so for us to get in. I went ahead and purchased them online so that we could just show them to them when we got there. They have a little shop off to the side before you go up the steps. They also have an elevator for people that need it, and you go up to what's technically the first floor, but then there's part of the tour that you take yourself. It's just free range. You walk around and just do whatever you want, walk around and see it at your own pace, but you do have the option to go underground, as you're going to see, where the orphanage used to be. They have like this kid area that's all really coolly decorated in there. We really like this place, and it was cool for my dad to see so much more stuff that he's really, really into, and that big old library was actually really, really cool. Yeah, it's a lot of gear for no real reason. The natives never needed it. No, that's the outside balcony. Let's go downstairs so we can go to the orphanage area.
Oh, look here, 6,500.
100 years of in operation.
Oh, there's a kids area. We'll open that in a minute. In a minute.
Watch your head.
Oh, look, this is like stuff that belonged to some of the kids.
There are a lot of dice and marbles.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of toys back then, Dawn.
Yeah, I know.
Look, here's dolls made out of corn husk. Like the stuff that goes around a tamale.
Huh.
They made dolls out of it.
Oh, look.
Yeah, very common.
There's like one of the children's packs.
So they kept them in the basement.
Yeah, little simple room. Typewriter. Old school desk. The Tale of Two Weddings.
Well, they were from here, I guess.
Wait, Mom.
Lived here when they were
You can see all the names of the kids over here. They're all little tiny lockers.
Open a former resident's locker to reveal information about the orphanage.
Well, I think I want information about Arthur.
Did you know? Boys and girls in orphanage use separate stairways, doorways, and parts of the grounds to play. They couldn't even play together. That's crazy.
Alright, what about John?
Treats like cake and ice cream are regularly donated to the orphanages by local bakeries and dairies. All right, let's go this way to the kids area.
Wait, but there's other rooms.
No, that's the.
There's some over there.
Oh yeah, what is that? Go inside. This is a really awesome room. Is that John Wayne? Look, John Wayne over there.
That's new.
Look how big this thing is. This is cool.
What's this? There's not really much to this room.
There's enough. Big piano.
Piano.
Yes.
What's this room? I found another room.
No, not a trailer.
Alright.
Just stack on the.
That's how they made the newspaper back in the day.
Mm-hmm. It's a press.
Yeah, pressed it in.
And rumors and stuff still got spread around the world. If I could design my bathroom like this is exactly what I would do to the roof, the ceiling.
Do that
I want a boat like this in my house.
Hold my second.
No, okay.
Do not get on that.
Yeah, you can't get on that. Actually, I think you can because there's buttons up there. Yeah, because people hit their heads on it all the time. Look at this. Is this real crystal? It's in the shape of an anchor.
That's what it is.
Should I press the button?
They brought it up.
Should I press the button?
If it says you can,
Oh, I can't.
then do it.
It's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
Hardly.
Screwed up, man.
Yeah, we can drive around it.
You're gonna.
It's just part of it.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I wouldn't say to drive hours out of the way to go to this place and this place alone. Definitely make a day where you have multiple things to do because the walkthrough really only took, and we were taking our time. We went to every single room, made sure we saw everything. It really only took about an hour. Now, this was also during the week. Not a lot of people were doing stuff like this. It was spring break, so the majority of people were over at the beach and doing other things like that. So there was maybe, I don't know, maybe like 20-ish, 30-ish maybe, not even that many, probably more like 20-ish other people walking around with us at the same time. We didn't have any issues moving around. It's a really cool place. Go see it if you are in the area and maybe an hour or so away, but if you're farther than that, definitely plan a day. So we got to try some new things, got to see some new places. 10 out of 10 little day trip. But again, if you're not into the Native American and Western stuff, this place isn't going to be for you. But it was for us, and we really, really liked it.